Are you waiting to get out of debt so you could start your cleaning business? Yeah? Well, then this video is definitely for you. But first, a quick intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Mike Mack from thejanitorialentrepreneur.com, and I help people start, grow, and automate wildly profitable office cleaning businesses. And on this video, I'm going to show you by waiting to start your cleaning business, no matter what you tell yourself the reason, is absolutely not a great idea. And if one of those things is debt, then you are absolutely need to watch this video. You're not gonna wanna miss any of it, because I'm gonna tell you right now that procrastination is killing you like it killed me for years, all right? So, but before we get into that video, if you haven't already, I need you to hit that subscribe button and turn on a notification bell, because I put out new videos just like this every single week and you're not gonna want to miss them. Also, stick around to the very end of the video, because I'm always bringing some type of gift or some type of anything that could help you on your journey to starting, growing, and automating your wildly profitable office cleaning business. So stick around to the very end. If you like the video, also do this channel a favor. It's a small channel. Give it a thumbs up. It helps out tremendously, okay? I appreciate you, all right? But now that all that's out of the way, let's get into this week's video. Okay, so why am I making this video? I'm making this video because time in and time again, I'll get emails and comments like, hey, yeah, I'm ready to start, I'm ready to do this, but I just need to do this first, or XYZ, I have to move there, do that, buy this car, invest in that machine, get this, get that. I know from experience, that's the main reason why I'm making this video. So when I see those comments and I see people who were commenting on some of my first videos over a year ago, and they're still in that same spot a year and change later, I know it's time to make this type of video, all right? So listen, waiting is dangerous. Now, I'm not saying everyone is in a perfect position right now to just throw caution to the wind and start a business. That's not at all what I'm saying. But there are a lot of people in a spot, in a holding pattern that they're keeping themselves in, right? And I'm gonna prove it in this video. Listen, like I just said, not everyone's ready this moment, but plenty of you who watch these videos are ready. You're ready right now, but you're telling yourself, you're keeping yourself stuck, and you're caught on things that at the end of the day don't matter nearly as much as you think they do. All right, so let's get into the 3 reasons why waiting is just doing more harm than good. Reason number 1, waiting to get out of debt to start your cleaning business is absolutely asinine. It's backwards. That's right, you are hustling backwards. When I hear, hey, I want to start my cleaning business, I do. I know how profitable they can be, and I know what I can do in my area. I could just make a lot of noise and really build that freedom I want to build long term, but you know, stuff like that. I'll hear that, and it's followed by, but I just have to get out of debt first. I gotta pay my student loans down a bit more, or I have to pay this car off, or I gotta pay this off and pay that off, and you are hustling backwards. To some of you, you may say, how is that really backwards? That actually makes a lot of sense. What I would offer to you instead is, to me, that sounds like, hey, you know, I want to go to the gym. I understand that there's crazy benefits, and I understand the powerful positive effect it'll have on my health. I need to lose some weight first and maybe put on some muscle before I start going to the gym. It's like, what? See, it doesn't make sense, and it's the same thing with the business. Now, if this was the type of business where you needed tens of thousands of dollars to get started, that actually makes a little bit more sense, but I'm still opting to start the business first. At the end of the day, the business is bringing you money. That's the purpose, right? I mean, one of the purposes. It's going to give you that freedom eventually that you're actually looking for. And that freedom isn't just about saving you from punching a clock, your 9 to 5 daily. That freedom also comes in the financial form, you know? When you want to free yourself from debt, living paycheck to paycheck, if that's the situation you're in, or waiting 6 months of saving up money, all to hand over your money to debt, it doesn't free you. I mean, it may feel like you're freed in a sense, because it's like that's one less payment you have to worry about, but guess what? After you've invested that money into debt, does any more money come your way? No. Of course not. Maybe the little bit that you freed up, there's no growth opportunity from that. But if you took that same money, invested into a business, I mean, now you're talking money coming back month after month after month, and you start stacking that up, and now it's easier to pay these things off. You see what I'm saying? It's completely backwards. And that's why I'd advise anybody that's sitting on the sideline or on the fence and you're just waiting to just pay something off, it is never going to be as beneficial to your bottom line, your financial bottom line, as starting the business, the income producing business itself. Reason number 2, waiting and waiting and waiting to start your cleaning business is absolutely not the move, is procrastination is a liar. That's right. So listen, procrastination is a liar. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, flat out, it's never gonna feel like the right time. Let's say in the first example, I use debt. If debt's a reason why you're on the fence, you'll say, let me just pay down my student loan debt, then I'll feel like I'm in a more empowered position to start a business. Okay, and guess what? Let's say you take 6 months to a year and a half to do that. You make some aggressive payments on your student loans, you bring that down, and then what happens? Okay, time to start a business, right? Should you save up for that now? I would, but I gotta get my credit utilization down, because since I've been paying so much extra to my student loans, I'm actually spending a little bit more on my credit cards every month. So now my utilization is up. So now I'm gonna push the business back another year. Let me get everything down to where it needs to be. That way I'm in a good, sound position. After all, this is what all these big magazines, these financial magazines tell me I need to do. I gotta get utilization down before I even think about a business. That doesn't make any sense, okay? It's never gonna feel like the right time. Yeah, you pay your student loan downs, and then it becomes utilization, and then guess what? You pay that off. Do you see where it goes? And it's like, oh, let me get my car down. I got 16 payments left on my car, and if I could bring it down to under a year's worth of payments, I'll really feel empowered. It's going to never feel like the right time. And it's not just for debt, it's other things we tell ourselves as well. It's almost like I have a year and a half left of school, let me finish school first, and then I'll start. I mean, listen, in some circumstances that could absolutely be legit. But in other circumstances, it's, well, if you're in school and you're only working part-time, then it's like, you should totally start your business. You know what I mean? Especially when you have automation in mind. You're thinking about automation right outside of the gate. I mean, you get in a couple of accounts right off the bat. I promise you, the right accounts right off the bat, you staff them out immediately, and you're gonna be able to replace that part-time job with the quickness, okay? Legitimately replace it with the quickness, and now you don't have to show up somewhere to work part-time. Okay, like these are the thoughts I'm stuck with in my head all the time when I read some of these emails, and I'm just like, you're so close. Why don't you just do it? Okay, so look, it's never going to feel like the right time, because procrastination is a liar. So if you're on the fence and you're procrastinating, and really audit the situation to make sure it's a legitimate reason or you're just procrastinating. Reason number 3 why waiting to start your cleaning business is definitely not the move, aka not beneficial, is because traditional advice tends to suck. Okay, Mike, you had me going on the first 2, but now I'm like, what are you talking about? Traditional advice. Traditional advice is fantastic about a lot of things, about X, Y, Z. Yes, absolutely. But this channel, I really do my best to separate fact from fiction the way I see it, in my humble opinion, with anything cleaning business related. So now, I am against traditional advice when it comes to a lot of what's being taught out there with business and with like finance in particular. There are some popular, financial advice people, not advisors, advice people, where their whole message is save and save and save and save and save and save. And then when you're done saving, save some more. So the last 10 years of your life are pretty cool. Not that cool, just kind of cool. That's traditional advice. I hate that advice. Do you know why? Because I feel like it keeps us in bondage. It keeps us in a position where we never have what we really need. We just have a little bit. We're saving and saving and saving, so eventually we could have a little bit, okay? That's just on finance, right? Why I think that sucks is because it is so empowering to start a business, make it profitable, automate it, and then you don't have to be so tight where you can't spend anything, you can't go on vacation, you can't take your family to someplace completely insane in a good way, like exotic and just beautiful, and because it's like, I have to think about my retirement because every penny matters. That's why when it comes to stuff like that, I'm just like, hey, businesses are so freeing. So look, Traditional advice, and again, when it comes to cleaning businesses, it's like, when you hear people say, oh, get all your debt down before you go into business. I just think it's like, if you really want to get yourself out of debt, let's use the debt example, then bringing in more income is only going to help that, all right? Don't just take it from me, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I just know that that message never worked for me. That whole save every penny and then hopefully your retirement's pretty cool. I think that just sets people up for unhappiness, right? And I'm not saying that money is all that matters, because that's not the case either. Definitely not the case. But I think the time you have with your family, I think the quality of the time you have with your family, I think that matters. And then it is what it is. Having a successful business that's profitable, that puts money in your pocket, that enables you to have more time with your family, more money so you could have even more quality time by doing things that are outside of your house, that are fun. That to me is just more inspiring and I think conducive to that actual goal of the long, happy, great quality of time with family versus the let me work a job I'm not inspired by, let me work a job that doesn't light me up inside, so I'm not really excited there, and let me just save everything, let me forego vacations, let me forego great Christmases, let me just forego a lot of things to just keep saving so I'm making prudent financial decisions because when I retire I'm gonna be able to do X, Y. Fine, if that's your way, fine. You can comment this video, tell me I'm crazy, tell me I'm not an expert, but it's like, hey, this way is working, okay? And it's not like I'm the only one that thinks like that. Plenty of people think like that, but they're outside of that traditional stream of everyone just follows the same advice, okay? Just look at both sides before you make your decision. But I'm telling you right now, if the traditional advice is keeping you away from starting your cleaning business, you need to really consider starting your cleaning business. Okay, so in conclusion, I know the last one kind of got away from me a little bit, but I just feel like they are legitimate reasons, for sure. Let's say you're a woman and you're pregnant, and in 3 months you're set to give birth to your beautiful child, and you're right now starting a cleaning business, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me because of what I have going on, but in a couple months I'm gonna feel a lot different. See what I'm saying? That makes sense. The only thing I would offer is okay, so if you can, in the free time that you do have, maybe put a little bit of that free time aside and just start planning what it's gonna be like. It's never too early to start thinking about what are you gonna name your company? Who are you gonna go after as far as target? What's a dream client look like? What's gonna set you apart from the competition? You start thinking about things like that, how am I gonna market to them? How am I gonna magnetically attract my ideal clients? What kind of company values matter? It's never too early to start thinking like that, all right? But that's if you have a legitimate reason why starting right now doesn't make a lot of sense. But now if you're somebody who's you're healthy, you're fit, you're ready to go, sharp in mind, you're good to go, but maybe you're just working a little extra at your job, it's listen, you can niche out some time, right? But then again, you're the judge of that. I'm not gonna be your judge. You judge here. I'm no one's judge. I'm my judge. If you just feel for whatever reason, I wanna get started, but something's in my way, all I ask from you in this video is all about this. Audit that. Really audit that idea. Is it something that's really legitimately in the way? Or is it maybe an excuse? Or maybe you're procrastinating, right? I want you to ask yourself one more thing. Maybe if you still think that it's legitimate. If you were working with your wildly profitable office cleaning business and it was automated and you were making more income than you were at your job, and then there was no ceiling on the amount you could possibly earn, would you still feel like that thing in the way was legitimately in the way? And if so, would that scenario that I just laid out, would that help or hurt that situation? Meaning more free time, more profit. Would that help or hurt the situation? Okay? I hope that makes sense. I hope, by the way, this whole video, I hope it really resonated with you. I hope you got any value at all. I actually hope for massive value. When I'm putting these videos together, I'm not I hope it kind of helps. It's no, I really, really legitimately hope it makes a big difference for you. If you like this video, hit me with a thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber to this channel yet, I'm not gonna bite you. Just subscribe, it's all good. Also turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, because when I put out new videos, sometimes there's a slight variation in the time and you wanna be able to get them because sometimes YouTube is not gonna let you know, all right? Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. If you are new to this world and new to this space and new to this channel and you're how do I learn more? This is pretty cool. I wanna learn more. I have a ton of free, that's right, free resources below this video in various links if you want to join our free Facebook group where we could get to know each other more and more. Go on over to Facebook. The link is below if you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm all over the place, all right? So you can follow me there. Also, if you are interested about a lot more and you're like really want to be on the aggressive side, there's a free masterclass below where I'm just like telling you my whole journey and basically how I did it and how you could as well. That's the first link in the description, but that's it. I'm plugging things, but they're free, but I'm plugging. I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. No, but seriously, you guys are the best. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out. Whoa! Hey, thanks for watching the video. What are you still doing here? You want to check out more stuff? You want to grow your cleaning business? You want to grow it to the next level? You want to automate and scale all that fun stuff? Check out this video. Or check out this video. And have you subscribed? I mean, seriously, it's right there. Just click. You're subscribed. All you gotta do is click right there. Or you should check this video out. Or check this video out. I don't know. Do your thing. I'll see you on the next one.